今天这个事情讲的又是警察不懂枪，然后被持枪男给上了一课。其实这位男士跟我们上一期视频中的男士就是同一个人啊。事情发生在美国的马里兰州，警察在巡逻的时候发现一位男士的车里有一支上膛的步枪，警察认为这可能违反了马里兰州的法律，于是立刻将男士拦停。其实马里兰州对手枪的规定很严格，但是对长枪的规定却很宽松，公开携带和隐藏携带长枪基本上不受限制。虽然男士带长枪不违法，但警察的想法就是你可以带长枪，但子弹必须和枪分开放，比如说枪放在车内，而子弹放在后备箱，这样才算合法。所以警察就要来好好查一查男士啊。我们先来看看执法记录仪的画面。
So we're going to talk to you about it, okay? We're going to grab this pocket knife off you just so that we don't want there to be any problems later on. I'm not saying it'll be a problem just for anything, okay? The reason we got you out is that firearm you got in the vehicle, okay? It's obviously a big concern of ours because, hey, we're just got a firearm in the vehicle. I'm not saying you don't have a right to have it, okay? It's America, you have the Second Amendment. But we got to figure out, like, if it's loaded, you got, like, concealed carry permits, and then...
You need a concealed carry permit to carry a long one. State law only...
You can have one, yes. But it can't have any ammunition in it. It cannot. Ammunition has to be separated from the firearm.
There's no prohibition on the lawful carry of a long gun in my vehicle.
Okay. Well, we're gonna figure that out.
I just have my sergeant verifying that. Okay. That's what.
All we've.
And I told him, I said, I appreciate you being very cordial. You told me everything. But it's just something we're just double checking. Okay.
I got you. Yeah, I've been through this before. You can imagine from officers.
Was it with us or with like a different agency?
Not this department. It was Northern State Police.
Okay.
Westminster PD and Fair County because I live in California.
Was it the same firearm or a different one?
Yeah, the same.
Okay.
So,
same kind of like scenario. You got pulled over and they saw in the just like that.
They asked and they checked and they said everything's fine.
Okay.
So
I got you.
First time.
Do you, just for curiosity purposes, do you have a handgun concealed carry permit?
Not anymore, no.
Okay, that's fine. I just didn't know if you did or not. When did you get pulled over by MSP in Carroll County?
I don't remember.
Was it years? Months? It wasn't nothing like a month ago, 2 months ago, nothing like that.
It was relatively recent.
Okay.
I'm saying the law hadn't changed since then.
No, I'm with you.
When did you move out of Baltimore? Give me that change of address.
It was some time ago.
Some time ago. Saying last time we were stopped, we were living in Baltimore City. So unless they put it in wrong. They might not have asked you for your address change.
Alright, so for the meantime, put your hands behind your back. We're just going to detain you, okay?
Okay.
You're not under arrest this time. We're just detaining you until we can figure stuff out, okay?
Okay.
The issue we have is you have a loaded firearm, and you're not allowed to have that in Maryland, okay? That's what we're trying to figure out. So you're just being detained at this point, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, no, there's.
So you're detained and you didn't weren't aware of any specific law?
You're detained right now.
But you weren't aware of any specific law that said that I wasn't allowed to carry it?
Okay, that's what we're figuring out.
Well,
Okay? So you're detained. You're not
As far
under
as we're
arrest.
aware, you cannot have any firearm, whether it's a handgun, a rifle, whatever kind of firearm it would be, that is loaded in a vehicle. Like if you had it and like the ammo was in the trunk, that'd be legal. That's what we're aware of.
Good.
Devontae, 7, Ishang Valley Property, 1 negative.
What's that?
That's what you said.
She's saying you're valid. Your license.
You just have valid.
You have a valid driver's license, that's all.
Do you have a concealed carry or anything like that?
LT calling state or...
Yeah, we're just verifying.
So there we have someone calling the state attorney that knows the law in and out better than probably anyone would ever know. Okay. And they're going to tell us that, hey, it's either legal for you to do this or it's illegal. Okay.
警察给男士上了铐，是拘留不是逮捕啊。拘留就是为了安全而限制男士的活动，从而进行调查，并不是指控他某种罪名。警察自己也说了，不懂枪支方面的法律，他们认为枪与子弹必须分开放，否则就是违法的。但是他们也不确定具体的法律条款啊。现在他们的警督已经去联系州检察官了，问一下州检察官男士的持枪方式是否合法。
Right now, we're on the verge of saying that it's not legal, but we're going to talk to the state
We're going to
verify that.
You're placed under arrest.
Correct. It's cold out here.
What kind of rifle is it?
AR-15.
AR-15 is registered to you?
I want to answer that.
What have you read or where have you heard that you're allowed to carry a firearm in a vehicle that's loaded?
City of Maryland has no prohibition on the carry of a long gun.
Okay. Where did you hear that from? Because all I've ever learned is you have.
That's why I had my sergeant come, so I wanted to confirm.
So the Department of Natural Resources, like when you're hunting, okay, you take your firearm to go to, like, let's say, a field to go hunting. They tell you cannot have your firearm in the passenger seat, let's just for this example, with the ammo next to it. Okay, it has to be in 2 separate areas. That's what I'm just curious, that's all.
Resource article, I believe that's 10.10.
What's that?
I believe that's Natural Resource Article Title 10. I read the law. State law only requires a permit to carry a handgun. State law defines a permit.
You get 1 second.
Handgun.
Yeah.
Is any firearm with a barrel less than 16 inches in length, there's no prohibition on the open carry of a long gun.
Okay.
So, for something to be illegal, it has to be prohibited in statute.
Sure.
All right, Mr. Simmons, I'm just going to tell you what I got, all right? All right. So all we're going to do is we're going to put out, make sure it's not an SBR. If it's not an SBR, it's a rifle, 100% you're allowed to have it in there, okay? So that's all we're going to do is we're going to be checking that's not an SBR, and we're also going to be checking, put the gun center, make sure that you're allowed to have it. Those are the 2 things that we're going to be doing. I figured I'd let you know before it happens, okay?
I don't consent to.
Well, that's what our state
You
attorney.
need,
That's what our state
reasonable
attorney has told us to do.
I
Okay.
understand that's what they
So you got a
said,
problem,
but
take it
I
up with the
still have
state.
I still have a Fourth Amendment right. I'm saying no.
Well, not when we believe a crime has been committed.
Yeah,
then there's
but
probable
what
cause.
Then immediate knowledge leads you to believe
Now
the
that
gun's not registered.
because you haven't given us any information to say that it is.
But that doesn't meet the court standard of reasonable articulable suspicion. You need to have something within your immediate knowledge that leads you to believe that specific crime is being committed before you can conduct your investigation.
Okay.
So you wondering whether or not I'm allowed to carry it is not the same as you want to know whether or not it's registered. Those are 2 different crimes.
Okay.
Particular suspicion.
Is there more than 10 rounds in that magazine? Okay. 42. Make sure there's less than 10 rounds in that magazine as well.
What's your name?
Deputy Dillman, ID number 10250. You'll get all the paperwork with Deputy Stoner.
Which one's Stoner?
Yeah, he's the one holding your rifle right now. He's the one that pulled you over
Sergeant in the vehicle?
in the vehicle. Yep. Sergeant Carr.
Sergeant Carr.
I don't know his ID number.
So you said you're
Deputy Dillman, 10250.
Stoner Carr.
Again, you'll get all the paperwork with all our information on it. Again, all we're doing is right now going off what our state attorney said.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we can do.
I'm putting your rifle back in, okay? It's registered to you. Go ahead and take him out of handcuffs. Just let him stay down. Just stay on. I apologize for the inconvenience. And look, I mean, you have a larger mag, but there's not that many rounds in the mag.
It's not illegal to have a magazine either.
Sorry?
It's not illegal to possess it either.
No, it's not. It's just if it had that many rounds, that would be the issue. But in Maryland,
Yeah, in Maryland, you can't have anything over 10 rounds in a magazine.
Allowed to possess.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't possess, but you can't have more than 10 rounds. I do know that. You cannot.
He doesn't prohibit possession. It says anything for some kind of bill, sale, transfer. What's the other word? I'm looking for. Pretty much like you can't buy, sell, and receive in Maryland, but people are allowed to exit the state.
Yes.
Because you're allowed to possess in Maryland.
Right. I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying.
I'm sure he's having the talk, but again, we would advise you not to keep it there because, again, it's one of those things where if you get stopped, it might escalate to where that other person doesn't, overreacts, if that makes any sense. That being said, too, like, we don't want your gun to get stolen. Do you keep it in the car, like, all the time?
I'd answer a little more questions.
Okay.
that's fine. So, really appreciate you being cooperative with us both lines. No fines, anything like that.
I appreciate it.
Do you have any questions then for us? My information is on this one.
最后，警察把男士给放了，因为州检察官告诉警察，男士的持枪行为完全合法，子弹是可以和长枪放在一起的。至于警察说的不能拥有超过10发子弹，其实警察的说法是错误的。法律对此的规定是这样的：在本州禁止制造、销售、购买容量超过10发的可拆卸弹匣，这是法律的规定啊。但是可以从别的州购买10发以上的弹匣， 带入马里兰州来使用，只是不能在州内转移或者出售给别人。个人在马里兰州可以拥有并携带任何容量的弹匣。今天这些警察真正需要确认的信息是，男士的枪是否真的属于步枪。如果他的枪管长度短于16英寸，那么就可能不适用于长枪的法律。就像我们上一期视频中所说的那把枪啊，枪管短于16英寸，而且没有枪托，其实就是手枪加了稳定支架，它是被归类为手枪的，而不是步枪。如果男士的枪是短管步枪或者手枪，那可能就需要相关的许可证。今天这位男士的枪的确就是长枪，完全合法。警察确定这个信息以后，再去查一下男士曾经是否因为某些原因被禁止持枪过，比如说以前被定过重罪的，精神方面有问题的，以及其他的一些特殊原因。反正今天这位男士是完全正常的，他的持枪方式也没有任何问题，所以警察不得不把他给放走。好了，本期的视频就到这里了，感谢观看。